Welcome guys, this is Richard Soon for 8th lesson in JDBC programming. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to connect Java and MySQL. So, in our previous tutorial, I'd already teach you how to connect Java to MS Access. Now, I'm going to teach you how to connect Java to another type of database called MySQL. So, why MySQL? Because I think MySQL is more professional than MS Access, and it is free, so you can download it for free and you can use it for free. So so here I have a folder that contains all the software we need. So we need these three software: MySQL Connector, MySQL Essential, MySQL Workbench. So you should Google this and look for these specific versions of each of these. So first we have MySQL Connector. This serves as uh, a connector between MySQL and MySQL Workbench. And so what? So the second one is MySQL Essential. So this is a MySQL itself, and the third one is MySQL Workbench. This is the MySQL editor, like in Java we have Eclipse. So first we must install MySQL Essential. So this is the MySQL itself. So first install it. So installing this is like a regular installing of software. So typical. Next, just hit next. Okay, so wait for it to finish. I first hit next. So it is after installing MySQL. It asks for a configuration. It asks you to configure it. So we will configure MySQL now. So click finish, and we will configure it. So here, so this is how to configure it. So click next, detailed configuration, next, developer machine, multifunctional database. This is the okay installation path. Should use the default edition support, and the port, we will use this port. So please remember this port 3306. So next. So it asks for a password. So our password is water. So WATER. So our password is water. So please keep that in mind. So click next. So execute our configuration. So click execute. So wait for it to check it all. So our configuration is accepted and successfully created. So click finish. So now we've installed MySQL. So next we will install MySQL Workbench. So right click and install. So click next, complete, next. So install, wait for it to install. So here launch MySQL now. So we want that. So click finish. So this is the environment of MySQL Workbench. If you're new to this, so don't be worried, this is very easy to use. So we will minimize this. So we will now install the last one, the MySQL connector ODBC. So first we look in our control panel. Let's see if this is already installed, and check. So ODBC administrative tools, data source, ODBC. Okay, system DSN. So click add. Let's see if there's a MySQL, if there is a data source for MySQL, if we can create. If we have, if here we have my DSN for MySQL, we will able to create an ODBC for MySQL. So here I think we don't have, so we must install it. So click the X button. So after we finish this to install, we will able to have a MySQL DSN for ODBC. So click install. Okay, typical. So install. Okay, click finish. So now we check it again if there's, if there's is. So click add. So look for DSN for MySQL. Okay, my DSN for Microsoft Access. That's not what we're looking for. Here, this is the MySQL ODBC driver. So now we will be able to connect Java and MySQL using ODBC. So click finish. So okay, we will configure this later after we create. Okay, cancel. So X. So we will back to my SQL workbench. So hit database in the menu bar, hit database, query database. You will see this is the host name, the port, the username root. So back. Okay, so click OK. This is the right port. So our password is water. So click OK. Okay, so now we don't have a, this must have a schema. So we will create this schema. If you don't know, schema is a group of table. So it is like a workspace, I think. So you should Google it for the meaning of that. So we will name our schema edu. So apply, finish. Okay, apply, close. So this is the schema. So this is a table. Okay, the table is empty. We don't have table, so we refresh it. Okay, no table. So here we've already configured the MySQL workbench. So we will able now to connect MySQL and ODBC. So now right click data source. So system DSN, add MySQL driver. finish. Data source name. Okay, our data source name is test my div uh, uh, test SQL DB. We will use TCP IP server. This is the right port. So okay, TCP. How do I get the TCP IP server? So here in the database query, we will copy this, the host name, copy. Okay, it asks for a password again. That's alright. So we will paste this. So okay, username. What is our username? Our username is root, and the password is water. Okay. Here the schema. So we will select edu, and we will test it if there's connection between them. So test. Okay, alright, connection successful. Okay, so far so good. Okay, click OK. Now we have a DSN for MySQL. Click OK. Please remember this test SQL DB. That is our DSN name. Okay. So now we will open the Eclipse. We're good to go to connect Java to MySQL. Okay, we open our work project Explorer. Okay, we look for our project folder called JDBC lesson. Open this source. So default here. This is open the class that. Okay, this is the program that we did last tutorial. So here a program with some nice comments, very nice commented. Okay, execute insert. Okay, the only thing that we will change here is the data source name. So the data source name for our MySQL DSN is db okay, not db, test SQL db. Okay, so we will comment this class for name. This is what kind of driver you use. So we use ODBC driver or driver DSN or whatever it called. It doesn't matter. What matters is we will able to connect Java and MySQL. So here we will comment this. So first we will create. Okay, not that comment. We will okay, not. I prove it to you that this is working. I bet you. So okay. Not there. Yeah. Okay. Nice commented. So this is not code anymore. This is a comment, and we'll disregard this. Put that there. Paste it to another. Not use it right now. Okay. So first we will create a table. called school 2. So if we run this, we will able to see a table here in MySQL workbench. So if we run this, run, keep running, we're ready to go, good to go. Okay, that's it. We've already run. So see here, we have no table. If we need to refresh to see if there's any changes, so refresh all. Okay, now we have here new table, school 2. Okay, school 2 with two fields called grade and remark. Here, grade and remark, grade and remark. So see the data if there's a data. Okay, select row. Look here, we don't have any data yet, so using Java we will put data. So comment that. So we will use our other codes here. So here insert data. The data will be 87 and fast. So here, okay, we will run this and it displays a prompt, data grade from 87 and data grade from remark fast. So how did this prompt display here? So because of this, system out print ln data from grade rs get string 1 blah blah blah. Okay, we will look back in workbench. So we will select it again, select all from edu. So now we have 87 and plus. So that's it for this tutorial. If you have any questions, please free to contact me at, okay, and add me at my Facebook. So thank you guys. Our code is successfully run. So I'll see you next tutorial for the next exciting topic I prepared to you.